Stop wasting your architect's time. You might be wasting over 50% of your architect's time, and I'm going to show you in this video 5 things that will help you to resolve those issues. The 5 essential things I'm going to talk about are ranging from AI to consistency, automation, to the modeling, knowledge base, to systematic design approach. These are very interesting approaches, and most of them you weren't even considering. At the end, I will be also sharing as a bonus topic where you can have a cost optimization that can save you 10 to 50% of your licensing costs right away. Number 1 is heavy models and performance slowdown. In order to have your models very much, on average, 30% of your models are badly modeled, and it can go staggering up to 50% if you don't have consistency, if you don't have the knowledge, techniques, and how to model it properly, and if you don't have templated systematic approach. We created a poll to ask other industry professionals, and they agree with us. And this is one of the common issues right now in the industry, together with the under-modeling, over-modeling, and consistency throughout the industry. You need to develop an established model workflow, and that's much easier than you think. If you don't know how to do it, you can get a professional consultant to help you with that. Number 2 is regarding rework and design changes. Most of the time, people jump into the project and start working with them without thinking what kind of design changes might have impact and how much they might need to change this model. It's a huge issue because most of the time, again, we are over modeling it if we don't consider those aspects. But instead, if you have a template approach where your design process streamline is clear and you can just under each process and with a step-by-step clear how to model stuff, how to get those documentation, and how to extract all the information from your model in a very easy and automated way, then you don't have to do a lot of over modeling. You will just get as much as you need and whatever you need to extract past this phase, so you don't have to do a lot of design changes and rework. The third point is technical support, and I'm sure you will be also underestimating it, as many of the industry professionals do, and this is one of the biggest mistakes that you can do, because better technical aspects, better technical support equals better design. The reason is that architects won't spend time trying to figure it out how to solve those technical issues. Instead, they will focus on delivering better design, and this is the most important thing because their productivity will go up rather than they get frustrated with technical issues. Therefore, you need to have a team on board help you with troubleshooting so you can nail those issues right away as soon as possible. This team has to be there with you whenever you need it. It could be internal, it could be external consultant, but whenever you need something, they are right next to you and can help you. And surprisingly, this has a side effect that peer-to-peer knowledge sharing will be exposed as well. They will be more interesting and willing to knowledge share and share with other colleagues because they are getting support. They're solving their technical issues immediately so they can focus on more helping and improving and delivering. This is one of the reasons that we are one of the best BIM consultants out there in the industry right now, because we are focusing on getting your problem solved and being there for you whenever you need. We are trying to deliver you the hole in the wall, not the driller, so you can get your design and productivity to the maximum levels, so you can bring more value to the company and we can deliver more projects at a shorter time. That's why you don't need only support and best practices, but you also need knowledge base. And knowledge base is foremost the best thing you can have for your company to systematize everything you need in order to deliver your projects efficiently and grow your company sustainably. The idea of the knowledge base is that you have a system where anyone can find any information they need and how to deliver, how to do something, and once you have it once, you have it forever in the system. So you don't lose any of the knowledge when some colleagues leave and come into the company, so you keep within your company boundaries. Knowledge base is so important because if you have multiple colleagues coming and leaving the company, you keep your company growing and keeping that knowledge within your company boundaries. And that grows over time, so you don't have to spend training the new colleagues, and in order to get them up to speed, they can literally find all the information they need from the knowledge base, and with minimal supervision, they can get the task delivered with a higher quality and the consistency that you were looking for. Talking about the consistency, that's number 4. We talked about knowledge distribution and knowledge implementation, and now let's talk about centralized library. How can you have all the library components in a centralized area where you can access the latest data and latest item whenever you need? With consistent modeling techniques, centralized library, knowledge sharing, and centralized non-BIM data, you will be actually having an excellent consistency throughout every single project. So no matter which colleagues work on what project, you'll be always able to keep up and deliver it at a consistent level. Number 5 is repetitive work, and it's all about automation. How can you automate certain procedures, certain workflows that you do again and again, so you don't have to do those manually and make manual-made errors. So you can leave those things to be automated and speed up the entire design and production process. Have templates and procedures in place and have AI to support you with design and machine learning. Before leaving you, I would like to share the bonus topic that I was talking about here, and this is about cost optimization. You might be surprised that 10 to 50% of your right now license costs can be reduced because you're most probably overpaying and you are not using majority of your licenses the level that you should have, or distributed more licenses to your users than you should have. And this is a big issue in the industry because we cannot monitor effectively how much you're using those licenses and what kind of flex options, floating licenses, network licenses, or single-use licensing, a light version of those licensing are available. Yes, you can save 10 to 50%, still being license compliant, which means you can use lighter version of the licenses, you can use network licenses, floating licenses, you can seek for discounts, you can get referral licenses, you can even seek for affiliation and have a cashback. So there are many other ways that you can actually reduce those license costs. If you use 10 to 50% of your license optimization costs into development, you will be at a different level within few months, and within a year that you wouldn't believe that you have made so many progress and automation and system you have in your company. Click on the link below to get in touch with us right away so we can help you as soon as possible. If you liked the video so far, click on the like button so you can have more content like this, and algorithm will know that we are actually delivering the content that you are looking for. Comment below if you are having some of these issues that I was mentioning in this video so far.